Let's get it.
Let's get it, Top Life Goon. It's going to be Dallas Flat Tires spawning in on that good side. And you're going to want to keep that going into P2 because we all know how important P2 is. One of those bigger money hills on the map like Tuscan. Remote and Xylee's going to be facing off in the middle, and Remote wins the battle off the break. Remote picks up 2, and that's a good start for Seattle Sloths. They're starting out on that bad side. You want to get as much time as possible on that bad side. P1 Psychotic Pig looking for Drip Season here, but Drip Season takes him down. Another player trying to chow out. Chava does take down 1, but Seattle Sloth has picked up almost all of his time so far.
Yeah, 23 seconds accrued by the Seattle Sloths for this P1 as the Dallas Black Tigers finally just get a little taste of the hill, but the kills are still going in the favor of the Seattle Sloths. As the spawns did temporarily flip, but you can see player 1 Remote doing the job to try to get the spawns back in the favor, and they did get the spawns back in the favor of Seattle Sloths. So P1 pure domination Seattle Sloths as they have control of P2.
Yeah, P2, good for Seattle Sloths. Fantastic P1, already stringing it toward that P2. Psychotic Pig trying to find his way through that bottom church area, but the push also coming in from that top plat area. 2 players left toward this time, and they're going to be fighting against Chava. Chava does get taken down, and there is some reinforcements, but Remote takes them down as well. Xyleeks looking for a kill in that bottom church area. Dallas looking to fight their way through that bottom church area. But right now, all the points going the way of Seattle Sloths. Seattle Sloths about to eclipse that 60-point mark, and Dallas Flat Tires, about to eclipse that 10-point mark.
Yeah, but soon as Dallas Black Tigers got close to that 10-part mark, that Seattle Sloth said we're going to try to get 60 first, but nope. That was a Dallas Flat Tires break in to get the last of the scrap time. The rotation is on for this P3 hill, and it should be in favor of Seattle Sloths as they're spawning on this roof.
Yeah, Drip Season picks up 2 off the break. I think Drip Season might be one of the X factors for the Seattle Sloths team. Player I've seen in the league before, plays pretty well. Remote as well, sitting at 8-2 off the break. And don't forget, guys, that's with an MP40 in hand. So if he's playing like that, it's going to be hard for Dallas to get into any of these hills. Martial Law and Remote holding on that backside of the map. Psychotic Pig looking to make the play, but Remote playing his life on that time oh so well. He does get taken down by Chava, but just keeping this hill makes he as a W if you're Seattle Sloths.
Yeah, they eclipsed the 80-point mark 25 seconds ago on this hill. Is the trades are going back and forth, but it's being won in the size of the Seattle Sloths as they're still getting those close roof spawns. There is a rotation that has been put on by the Dallas Players. Step bro, I'm stuck. Decides to hit this one last time, and he does get it in. He should get the rest of the scrap time. The rotation for this church P4 hill is on. Drip Season was getting the kills, but Psychotic Bill takes him down. Cage is there. Seattle Sloths have control of this Churchill.
Cage just holding down with his teammates right now. Seattle Sloths coming out to a big lead here in the first rotation of this Tuscan. Hard point so far. Xyleek trying to fight her way in. Psychotic Pig gets one of their own. Drip Season looking to get those pieces though, and he finds both of them. Staying down as Step Bro takes down Drip Season, but Seattle Sloths still in control. Cage picks up that last straggler, and Psychotic Pig gets taken down as well. The push coming in, though, from Dallas Flat Tires, looking somewhat solid. They might be able to fight onto the hill here, but it's going to come down to Chava, and
Oh,
Cage picks up a huge 2-piece to shut down that push.
yeah, you see, that's probably going to be the rest of the scrap time in the favor of Dallas Fat Tires as Psychotic Pig get that last kill of that player on the hill. But look at the rotation getting ready to start off. Martial Law with a nice opening kill on his Chava. Chava gets a kill on the drip, but look at 2 more kills in the favor of Seattle Sloths. 125 to 58 right now is the score line. Remote pushed up on this platform, not letting players go through church. They got to try to reroute. You see Alex trying to make a play through the bottom, but she gets taken down by Martial Law. And this is a solid hold right now by the Seattle Sloths.
Seattle Sloths holding down this Mixie P5 quite well right now. If we look at the scoreboard, not a single Seattle Sloth negative on the scoreboard right now. They're absolutely frying this game. Chava doing what he can at 15-12, but Seattle Sloths have definitely absolutely taken over the game in this first rotation of hills. Dallas Flat Tire is going to need to turn things around at the second P1 if they want to fight their way back into this game. But right now, Seattle Sloths look like they have the map control. They're getting the kills, and if Dallas Flat Tires aren't careful, they might make their way to this P1 before it even pops.
Yeah, P1 is here. It is contested though, and there is 2 kills, one by Remote, one by Cage, and this is Seattle Sloths dominating the first set of rotations, getting ready, look like they're getting ready to do the same for the second rotations. They are currently on the bad side, so they do gotta try to flip for these P2 spawns, but it's 178 to 62. They do not mind having any side right now, as long as they can just keep getting the kills to go in their favor, like the kill feed is lighting up all of that teal color, that baby blue color. I don't know. I think it's maybe more of a teal. And look at the kill feed. All Seattle Sloths as they're getting ready to get past this 200 mark before this P2 even jumps off.
Yeah, and the 2 players absolutely frying right now for Seattle. Definitely Remote and Drip Season. Drip Season absolutely piecing with that AR. Like we said, Remote with that MP40 as well. And he's really making the difference here. Not a lot of hill time, but if you got a player slaying like that, you don't really need him to get on the hill. You just need him to get the kills.
Just need him to get the kills, and that's what he's doing. But this P2 starting off good for Dallas Flat Tires. They're going to have to play some perfect hard point if they're going to want to try to come back in this game. They're going to start right now with these 2 kills. They got 3 kills that just go in their favor. They got to find the last player in Remote. They find him. So the first wave of Seattle's loss is taken down by the Dallas Flat Tires. But here comes Cage trying to be the menace of the start. He got it. I League was a night kill. There is a break by Cage, but Psychotic Pig is there for the trade, but there is drip season right there for that trade. Seattle Sloths should get the rest of the scrap time. They cannot win it here. They're going to have to rotate for this P3, but they're just doing a great job right now of not letting the Dallas Flat Tires get any hard point time.
Yeah, the problem is there they really needed to fight for that scrap time. They don't even get it, and Seattle Sloths has rotated to the new hill. Cage picks up that first fighter, and now the hill is somewhat theirs, especially when Martial Law picks up Psychotic Pig right there, so they can get into a full setup right here and wait for these players to push. They have the read on where they're coming from, and Drip Season is just on this Robert M. Hetty, as you like to call it, Top Life. Remote picks up another one as well, already on a 4 streak. They're spawning out in the middle of the map. 10 seconds left to go. They need to push, and they need it now. Chava does pick up the first blood onto Remote, picks up another one on the Cage, so that buys them just a little bit of time, but they're going to have to fight through these players at the back of the map.
Yeah, you see right there, Robert M. I mean, martial law on that Robert M. Hetty, not allowing these players to go by. 5 seconds left is needed for the Seattle Sloths to win this game, and that looks like this could be it right here. This is over. Seattle Sloths pure domination on the Tuscan hardpoint, 250 to 83.
Yeah, and the slang was just on another level for the Seattle Sloths, and that's what really led them to that victory there.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is
Dallas.
just they're stuck in third right now as it goes. So they're just trying to make sure that they just just hold down that third spot, be ready for the playoffs. And the teams are a little switched right now, but we can see that the Seattle Sloths players who are the Dallas Flat Tires are making their way to this A site, trying to get to this bomb. Trying to get this bomb, but we saw in the first match, teams like to slow it down, wait till they get a pick before they get this bomb down.
And I would like to point out real quick that the orange arrows on the map are actually the Seattle Sloths, and the blue arrows are actually the Dallas Flat Tire. So a little bit flipped on the mini map, but it should be good on the scoreboard for you guys just to point that out. But it looks like Dallas Flat Tires, trying to work their way onto this bomb site Remote, playing at that back. Lamar Head, he picks up Psychotic Pig, making it a 3v2 situation, and they have yet to get the bomb down yet.
Yeah, man. Psychotic Pick started off with the opening first blood, and then that would just went down here from there as Remote got a nice kill on Chopper. Now it's Drip
Ooh.
Season, the last one alive. So now it's a 1v1. Oh, Drip Season came and got that kill. And the Seattle Sloths take round 1 in this search and destroy. And this is a great comeback round. There other Psychotic Pigs are with that first blood. They just, grouped together as a team and made sure that they won behind, the gunny of Drip Season who got us on that 2 streak.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you take down Java in that 1v3. You cannot be getting 1v3 round 1. That's never a good vibe. for the rest of the map. But Seattle Sloths able to win that round one, pretty solid. Almost get bailed out by Chava from the side of Dallas Flat Tires, but put in a 1v3 situation, that's pretty solid nonetheless. And Remote picks up the first blood, does get traded out, but they have that A bomb site for free, and Cage knows it. A lot of Seattle Sloths stacked up over here, and they got a good setup over toward that A site as long as they don't allow Zyleaks to run amok in the back of their spawn.
Yeah, I hope they don't let it was Xylee. She's trying to make a play right now. He's moving up very slow. Psychotic Pick did get a kill. Oh, there is the round win right there for the Seattle Sloth players. They got another round win. It looked like it was going to be good for Seattle, but look at this right here. Oh man, that's what happened. I didn't know where the kills were just so fast. Xylee was making a play, but the timing just was unfortunate right there.
Collateral damage, you might say, and Drip Season finds his way to a 3 streak. Seattle Sloths looking good off of the break, similar to the Tuscan Hardpoint, but now, back on the defensive end, you cannot allow Dallas Flat Tires to get any sort of momentum here on the offensive end. Martial Law picking up a first blood, though, picking up a second blood, and that's definitely a good start.
Yeah, man, Seattle Sloths are just coming out dominating like they did in that hard point. Now it's Zyleek, last player alive for the Seattle Sloths. Can she do it? This would be big for her. She does see martial law. Can she get martial law? Take martial law off her streak. That's big. Can she find drip season? Oh no, drip season's pre-aiming that, and there is drip season with the kill. Dallas, Seattle Sloths up 3-0 in this round. Oh, Cage actually got the kill, so took the streak from drip season, but it's all good. Teammates do that from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get your kills where you can get them, especially when your team is frying. Like this Cage said, let me get the first one. Let me get the first one. But, you know, you got to let Cage get on the board when you're up 3-0 in a search and destroy. And, it's probably not because of his gameplay. It's probably just because, his teammates are taking all the kills. You got Drip Season at 4-0, Remote and Martial Law, 3 kills to their own. Let's see if Drip Season can get the glide bomb here because we both know it'd be big. There's
Oh,
one more for him, but Zyleaks does trade him out. So it's going to be stopped at a 5 spree there. And, yet another round starting in a 3v3 scenario.
yeah, let's see if the Dallas Flat Tires can try to get these kills to go in their favor, but they got to shot down martial law. Their push is
Oh,
on. Said, bro, I'm stuck. He just ran right past him and he just got away with his life. Good play by Jet Bro said, but then he just ran right back out for the challenge martial law. And martial law is there for the trade. 2v2 right now. Zyleek and Psychotic Pig for Seattle Sloths. With martial law remote for Dallas Flat Tires. And look like the players for the Dallas Flat Tires, they're grouping up together as a team.
yeah, Dallas Flat Tires, trying to just wait this one out. Runs right
Oh,
into Martial Law. Zyleaks picks up that 1 kill, but left alive is Remote, one of the main slayers in that game 1. Remote might be able to find one, but Zyleaks takes him down. Dallas Flat Tires get their first round on the board. Still down 3-1, but, that's a big round to win.
yeah, this was a good kill by Zylex. He went on a nice little true streak. She did, and she got remote, heavy hitter for the side of the Seattle Sloths to give Dallas Flat Tires that one round win right there to go. They can make it 1-3. Good start for the Dallas Flat Tires. But as we start off on this round 5, you can see that the Dallas Flat Tires are on this offensive side. Look like the bomb is getting favoring towards that A side. And it's like they're trying to get it there fast. And they got to just watch out for player remote who's going to be on this tank side as K starts off with the first blood on to Chava. The Dallas Five Tires are in a good position right now as Marshall Law gets another kill on Step Bro Remote with the kill on the Zy League. Now it's Psychotic Pig by itself in a 1v4.
Remote almost catching a bad timing, YYing there, getting a case of the Kenny syndrome, YYing when you least need to. But Psychotic Pig left in a 1v4 situation, and if he can clutch this one up, it could be a big momentum swing for the Dallas Flat Tires, but it may be a tough one for sure as they're all stacked up around this bomb. If Psychotic Pig can maybe find Remote here, it could make a difference, but with 36 seconds left, it's going to be a tough one for sure.
Oh, remote with the beams onto Psychotic Pig to end that round for the Seattle Sloths right here, and got Seattle Sloths go up 4-1 in this search and destroy, proving their dominance, proving that they have this match figured out, this team figured out they're ready for the playoffs because the top three teams seem like they are ready, to battle each other, and you got to just get through, the competition that that's supposed to be, like 2-4, 2-4. So they're supposed to, the record speaks for itself. But this bomb looks like it's making its way to this B side, and it's gonna be Psychotic Pig, probably the only player there to make it read. The step bro gets the first kill. Xylee gets one kill, makes it a 2v2 as Remote gets a kill on the chopper.
Remote pulling that top grandma's area with his teammate Cage. Looking to make a decision here. The B bomb site is open, but they don't know that as of yet. Cage and Remote just looking for any sort of information on the map, but not sure they're going to find any. Looks like Cage working toward that A bomb site. Nobody looking over it. Psychotic Pig doesn't have sights on it. It's going to be Xyleeks and Psychotic Pig. Cage runs right into Xyleeks, but gets the rechow on her. Big kill out of Cage there. And he spots Psychotic Pig as well. Psychotic Pig going for the Ninja Defuse, but the hip fire reigns true. And Seattle Sloths win yet another round to go up 5-1.
Yes, they win another round. And if I was psychotic, man, if you were psychotic, if I was psychotic, I would just want him just to straight up. Soon as he heard that indication the bomb was planted, he should just ran up and went instantly for the ninja while that battle was going on with Zyleek. And he probably would have got it. He probably wouldn't have noticed, but hey, nonetheless, you take your little time, but it still takes 7.5 seconds to defuse, so you probably wouldn't have got it. But here they go. Match point for the Seattle Sloths. They're on offense, looking like they're going through an aggressive mid push to try to get this bomb toward B. There's Remote with the first blood onto Chava with the sniper. And there's the man advantage for the Seattle Sloths as it's 4-3 right now. Bomb getting closer to this B side.
Making its way toward B and Remote just gave it up, so it is open. Xyleeks, though, does get taken down. Stepbro looking for the trade on Drip Season. 3v2 situation now for Stepbro and Psychotic Pig. Drip Season does take down Stepbro, though, leaving Psychotic Pig in yet another 1vx situation. This time around, the X equals 3. What can he do to clutch this one up to keep Dallas alive? He does find one. 33 seconds left. He's going to have to make a play, though. And both players stacked up on each bomb site. Remote going for 360s. This is somewhat disrespectful, Top Life Goon.
Yeah, man, Remote, he is.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, he didn't do 360, he just did a regular shot, and that's what we like to see. Snipers back into the Call of Duty. I love it. Boomstick shot by Remote in the search and destroy off with them 6-1. Will Dallas Flat Tires force a map 4 and start the reverse sweep. We will have to see. Here we are, Berlin Control, Battle of Berlin Control. Let's get it.
Yeah, and Seattle Sloths have been looking fantastic so far. Xyleeks does pick up the first blood, but neither or Dallas Flat Tires yet to hop on either of the points. Looks like they're trying to make a play through the middle of the map to hop on that A side. Stepbro does see one in front of them, but Psychotic Pig is there for the trade. Psychotic Pig starting out on a 2 streak on this Berlin Control, trying to play his life for as long as he can as his teammates run over to that B site. Looks like player 4 in Xyleeks will hop on that B point and just hold it down for the time being. Player 3 in Chava has made their way to the fire area, but all the rest of the team running in behind him. Stepbro does pick up Cage to hold off the first push, so it could be a good start for Dallas, but Drip Season and Martial Law with a big 2-piece to clear that point, and now Chava, last one alive in this top fire window.
Yeah, Chava's the last one alive, closer to this B side. You got Spice Addict Pick still trying to make a play for that A side. That is pretty good if you're down by ties to still try to keep making pressure on this A site right now. As you guys see, the B site is being heavily contested. The psychotic pig has made its way onto the A site, so that progression is being progressed. There should be one segment progress on that A site. So if you're a psychotic pig, you're down flat tires. If you can hit the rest of this B site, you will probably chalk this up as a W. But you got to try to get it first, and they finally got two players on this A site. Word to Jim. They stacked the 8 point. Psychotic Pig was going big before he finally got taken out. But there is Dallas Flat Tires to clear off the A site.
Yeah, Remote really saved the day there right at the end. Martial Law trying to work his way over to the B point. They don't want anybody to get any sort of progression here, but it looks like the B point is captured as of now, and now they got to work for the A points. They already got 2 ticks, so this is a huge start for Dallas Flat Tires. They just need 1 tick, and that really just means one wave of kills, and Zyleaks is off to a good start with the opening blood.
Yeah, they gotta watch out for Drip Season who made his way through the back. He got to kill his martial law with another kill to send Psychotic back to his spine. Chava does trade him out. There is a little bit of map control by the Dallas Flat Tires as they're holding down this P5 or this top third, like the top third area, but there is that bro getting taken down. So now if you're Seattle Sloths, you want to try to push up a little bit and not let these Dallas Flat Tires get here so quick. As Zyleak does get a kill behind Psychotic Picks kill. There is two players on this A site. If Seattle Star does not get here, it could be over now. Remote's here trying to make a play. There's that leak with another kill. Now she got the pistol out. Can she get a kill? No. Drip Season saves the day for Seattle Sloths once again, clearing out that third set of progression. It is 9-8 in live. There is a minute to go on this clock. That's Flat Tires. They can do this, and they just need to get one set of kill, one wave of kills, and just stack this hill, and this game could be over in their favor.
And if you're Dallas, this is a round that you really need. You do not like. You would much rather start this game winning round 1 than being down 1-0. And with 4 lives to go, I think you really need to play this slow. Stepbro and Psychotic Pig get 2 of their own though, which is a huge start to this push. Last player alive spawns up in that fire area. They have a full push. 2 players at that back alley area, one of them being Remote. And with 24 seconds left, they finally find their way onto that A point.
And I like this play to force these players out. If you are the Dallas Flat Tires, you see that, just get on the point, force him to run. Psychotic Pig with a kill on martial law. 3-2. Cage get a kill on Psychotic. Oh, Cage could go big for his team, but it's Chava right now. Chava versus Remote. Remote versus Chava. Chava putting shots down onto Remote putting shot down on the Chava. Chava Remote's making the play. Chava jumped on the point. Remote got to get there. He had enough time to make the play all the way around. Chava probably can feel this read. They can test his on
Ooh.
Chava with the win. Dallas Flat Tires take round 1, Jake, just like you said they should take and need it.
And Chava with an enormous read to recheck that planner's area, thinking Remote was going to go there. I mean, that was absolutely enormous. And, Chava really needed to win that round, too, because unintentionally turns a 2v1 into a 1v1 with the team kill. So, big win out of Chava. Starting out 12-5, by the way. Huge start for the all-star player from the Dallas Flat Tires. And if he keeps it up, I could definitely see them winning this map, especially with a big offensive win to kick it off.
Yeah, but now they got to try to stop these Seattle Star players as they're making their way to this A site. The drip season already starts off with 1, and there is 2 kills that does get traded out by the Dallas Flat Tires. But drip season trying to make a play for the back for Zyleak. She is trying to turn up now in this control. Actually trying to get some big kills that her team is needed, and then she finally gets traded out. But there is 2 big kills by the size of Cage to get himself onto this A site. They got 1 player on this B site. So progressions are going up pretty much the same as drip season. He is the last man here for his team. Step bro with the child. He takes him down, but Remote is there to take him out. The Remote is on this A site, getting this segment, probably getting this 1 segment of progression, progress at this A site. And Seattle Sloths are doing. They're going for this A site first. Oh wow! And they finally got 2 players on this A site.
Yeah, and they're really trying to fight for this A point, and it might be all for naught because they are kind of locked in here. One more player at that long area. It is Psychotic Pig, and that's a quick 4 down. They can all run to the B point now. Everybody go to B because it's open. 4 down. Drip Season looking to get kills in the fire area. One player hops onto B. That's going to be player 6
Oh,
in martial law, but he hops off of it with 14 kills left to go. They do have some room to work with here, up 7 lives, and they finally hop on that B point for just a moment as they're looking for the kills. Player 2 and player 1 trying to work through the P5 area, add some pressure onto that spawn side, but Cage is playing from the outside of it. Stepbro gets one remote with another remote, finds himself on a 5 streak, trying to find that glide bomb, but he gets killed from the side. With a minute and 20 left to go, this is still possible if you are Dallas.
yeah, if you are Dallas, you can still defend this off. But if you are Seattle, you want to at least try to get at least 2 segments to to tie the segments up right now. So you don't want so you now they finally got 2 players, 3 players onto this B site. They're getting this second segment of progression pulled up. You want to if you're Seattle Sloth, you want to just try to win this map by ticks. But if you're Dallas by tires, you just want to keep pushing this hill. Do not let them get this by segments because then they'll get the segments for a map 5, which is looks like we're going to a map 5. I mean, look like they won this round with all the zones captured. Seattle Sloths did a flawless round. That officer round right there, you catch.
Yeah, and I mean, both of those rounds kind of, negate each other out because, you get 5 ticks for Dallas on the round one, you win the offense, but Seattle then comes around and gets 6 ticks. So now, in a situation where we thought Dallas may be in the upper hand, Seattle Sloths somehow finds themselves in the driver's seat in this Berlin control. And now, Dallas looking for that A push yet again, Stepro with the first kill on to drip season, but Cage gets 2 of their own onto Chava and Stepbro. So now the A control is somewhat still in the hands of the Seattle Sloths because Dallas has yet to hop onto it.
Yeah, but you see right there, Psychotic Pig doing a great job of just waiting for his teammates to pawn up on his teams. That league finally jumps onto this A side. Now Psychotic Pig, he's in a great play to make a position if anybody crossed from the planner side. I like this play only leaving 1 player on right quick, but 1 player on this A side, but they're all going to run into the gunny of Psychotic Pig, who finally now jumped on the site as he's getting shot from the back. Chava is, by the way, has made it there 20 and 13, stepping it up for his team when his team needs him to step it up the most. Psychotic Pig is on this hill playing his life, trying to get away from Cage, but there's Zyleek to trade him out. They have 2 segments progress on this A site. Guys, flat tires. They're coming out and playing some impressive offense on this Berlin control.
Yeah, and now it opens up the B site as all of those Seattle Sloths players have been dragged over to that A site to try to fight back. They don't get a stack onto it, but Zyleek picks up a big opener. Drip Season does trade it out, but Stepbro and Psychotic Pig still onto this B point. If you can get the B point now, it's a similar situation to what we saw last time around. Dallas has 2 ticks on A before they're even getting the B point. Now, Seattle is forced to fight their way in because they can't give up this B point without any sort of kill, like upside. So now, as they get the B point, yet again, Dallas up 6 lives and they have 2 ticks on A.
Yeah, 2 ticks. So 1 break is all they need. 1 player just to slip onto this A site is all Dallas Flat Tires would need to try to get a little bit of pressure onto the Seattle Flat Tires team as we're pushed up, but there's 2 big kills by the Dallas Flat Tires, one by Zylik, one by Chava to try to push up a little bit more. They took their time because they got away from players to spawn up. But you see player one, Psychotic Pick, being aggressive, getting in that and getting into that P3, getting into that fire building, making sure he is just trying to make a play. He's gonna make a play pretty soon, which is going to be the big play that his team needs for the size of the Dallas Flat Tires. But his teammates just got taken down, forced to respond. So now he's going to have to sit there in this spot a little bit longer as he's waiting for his team to try to spawn up and run to this A site.
Yeah, martial law gets a kill in the middle of the map. Psychotic Pig at that fire area. Psychotic Pig and Co. still looking for this round one. Remote picks up one, though. Seattle, no respawns remaining. Remote, 24 and 11. Absolutely fine here. Psychotic Pig with the chances at triple kill here. And that would be the whole team because there's only 2 left, but he gets 1. And that's all you really need to just hold them back, especially when they're getting the point like this. Chava picks up 1. Last player alive is Cage. and Xileaks picks up the final one. Another offensive round win for the Dallas Flat Tires. 3 offenses in a row. Top Life Goon, Dallas Flat Tires have a real chance to win this map.
Yeah, man, the offense is showed out. This is the Berlin that I know. The offense just takes the day. But Dallas Flat Tires, they only got 5 ticks there. But Chavez currently on a 4 streak, 27 and 17, playing big, trying to force a map for this series right now as the Spot Towers. They're going, as the Seattle Stars, they're on this offensive side. They're going to try to go this all to try to go this A side, but Dallas Spot Towers are here with the 4 read defense.
The 4B defense is definitely a solid one, or 4A defense, because, we have an idea that Seattle Sloths might go that way. You might as well stack that point on the defensive end. Drip Season does pick up a couple, though, and Stepbro does get taken down. Drip Season picking up a couple on their own, but Xileak's still alive in this A site, and as long as you mitigate the progress of the Seattle Sloths on that A site, it is a good one.
Yeah, you got remote and cage word to Jim's now drip season word to Jim stacking this A site, trying to get trying to get this second set of progression on this A site as they finally get it as Cage get that last kill on the Chava. There's going for this third tick. It's going to be up to these Dallas Black Tires. They're coming in from this stairwell side, and they did get the kills that was needed to clear that third progression. So, but it did it in Seattle Slavs. They did not care about the B site. They're still pushing for this A site.
They want to do the Dallas Flat Tires special and work for that A before they get the B. They do have one player on the B site. Martial Law takes down Xileaks, but the B point has been captured. Player 8 in cage still on B. Not sure if they got that progression, and they didn't. So, with 16 lives to go for the Seattle Sloths, they do have the A point, which is well known as the more difficult one to capture.
Yeah, and they're trying. Yeah, now they're gonna get his B side 14 to 18 lives in the favor of the Seattle Sloths. They gotta watch out for Chava though. Chava's trying to make the play, trying to make the flank, trying to make the pin. See if he can find 2. He does find 2, 3, 4. Can he get his third streak on the camera, but 4th streak on the streak, and he does get the 4th with the movement. Looking for 5. Oh man, there wasn't 2 players there. He was about to get his 6th kill, but that was a great job by him to get the kills a little bit closer. Now drip season is here, trying to find Psychotic, takes out Psychotic 9 to 13. There is still no progression at this B site as we get under the minute mark on the game clock, but the lives are still 9-11. Kills are, let's see if Chave get his kill on. He does get that kill on the martial law before Cage gets a kill on the Xileaks. So 7 to 10, 40 seconds left. Guys, Seattle Sloths, they have to try to get some progression on this B side.
Yeah, and if you're Seattle, you might just want to hop on this hill just to stop the time. I don't think the problem is the time because obviously you're up in the kill column, but you need the time necessary in order to get those kills. The progression isn't going to save you here, but Drip Season does find his way onto the point, finding Xileaks, but with 17 seconds left, they need to hop onto the point, stack the point. Word to Jims, there's never been a better time, but now 4 to 4. And martial law has bought somewhat of a moment here for these teams right on the other side of the wall from Psychotic Pig. Martial law does pick up one, but the Chow comes in from Chava. Drip Season does take him down. 3v1 now for Psychotic Pig. How many can he find? He picks up Cage. One more in the corner next to him, but he plays his life for just a moment. Picks up Drip Season as well. 10 seconds left. Remote versus Psychotic Pig. The S&D draft duo. With 5 seconds left, Psychotic Pig has opted to just wait in this office area. Remote going to get the spot that he gets the contest, and Remote wins the offensive round. So we're going to a round 5, Top Life Goon. Could you believe it?
I cannot believe it, man. But I think the offense may be in the favor of the. May have to see may see Seattle Sloths on offense, and it's maybe what they wanted to do. The offense has been winning the day, so this is a great job. Oh no, they're actually on defense. They're on defense, man. I can't see. Yeah, they're on defense. So Dallas Flat actually is on offense, and this is kinda like what you wanted to see because offense has been winning the day. Psychotic Pick does start off with the first blood on the drip season as they were trying to make their way to this A site, and the kills are just going back and forth, but Psychotic is starting off with a nice 2 streak.
Yeah, remote should have seen Chava hop in there. Chava 41 and 24, by the way, does get picked up by remote. But if Chava keeps playing this way, right now it's really the Chava versus remote battle. Both of those two players playing absolutely fantastic here in this match. Xylee trying to find her way into that A control zone, and she does so, but she's getting wallbanged. Martial Law with the big kill onto Xyleeks, and they're yet to get a lot of progression on that B site. What we've seen from Dallas so far is they work for that A point, and then they find their way to the B point. But this time around, it might be backwards. Player 2 is at that A point, but the rest of the Dallas Flat Tires have stacked their way up to the B point. Word to Jims. Looking for that second tick. They have found it, and Seattle Sloths might opt to chalk it here.
Yeah, you can see the player finally jumped onto that that A site before he got taken down. The B point is secured. It's secured by the Dallas Flat Tires, 21-23. Life in the favor of the Seattle Sloths. So your Seattle Sloths doing a great job of holding the lives. Every player now for the Seattle Sloths is past the 50-yard line, and there is another play being made by Psychotic Pig, who's always just finding his way in the back before he finally gets taken down. But as soon as he gets taken down, there's another player there. That is Xylee. She gets taken down. And Seattle Sloths had did a great job of defending off these players for this opening first wave that it came. Now the second wave, drip season with the beams down train station looking for Psychotic. Can he get him?
Oh,
He does get Psychotic. He's currently on a 5 streak. Two more kills. It would be big for the Seattle Sloths. And look at the lives. This going totally in the favor, 11-20 for the Seattle Sloths.
and it sounds like Seattle Sloths were not letting this offense go because now it's 20-8 here in the life count. Martial Law sees one on the left, picks him up. They're absolutely spawn trapped right now. Player 4 in Xyleeks, the only one around the map to really make any sort of play here. Stepbro does pick up one, so they have some opening here at that train side of the map, but still more players to work with as player 5 in remote is in a creddy spot. He picks up Stepbro, 2 more to go at this outer train side, and only 3 players left. Make it 2. It's going to be Chava and Stepbro against the world, and they're going to have to fight against the entire roster of Seattle Sloths multiple times to win this one.
And now it's just Step Bro, I'm stuck. Yep, Step Bro, I'm stuck in a 1v15 versus the Seattle Sloth team, and it does not work. And there goes the round win for the Seattle Sloths. There goes the match for the Seattle Sloths to win this 3-0 fashion to hold down that third.